Hi, Scrappy friends, and welcome to what is going to probably be our last video in this Spooktacular series that I've been calling Happy Hauntings after the Creative Memories Happy Hauntings Designer Paper Pack. I call this our last video because what we're going to work with today is all the scraps that are left. So I have just a handful of scraps left after creating all the other videos and layouts. So keep in mind that I did have one video that posted on my customer Facebook group, and then I have another border video that's going to be or is already uploaded onto my Creative Memories Facebook page. So if you haven't seen that one yet, that link will be down below. So after today's video, I'll probably come back one more time just to do a very quick layout share so you could see everything that was made with this fabulous collection. Okay, so here's the scraps we're dealing with. It's really not that much, but I do think that I'm going to be able to get a 2-page spread out of what I have left here. Okay, so I did bring in 2 pieces of black cardstock to be my background pages because I am completely out of full sheets. So we're going to have to just make do with black, but that's okay. This is Halloween after all, so we can use those darker colors. This is probably going to be just a set of base pages. I will not be putting photos on here. I want to keep this one for a future layout. I feel like I've conquered a lot of Halloween using this kit, so I feel like I want to just make a base page that I can keep for future photos. Okay, and then here's the stickers. You could see we are really getting down to the nitty-gritty, so hopefully we can get those on here without making it look too overwhelming. Let's begin. So I think my first thing is I have this circle. So I think I'm going to cut the circle in half and use half on one side of the layout and half on the other. Probably up here and then down here with the photos in the middle, and then maybe coming down the side also. So let's go ahead and start with that and cut this circle in half. If I remember correctly, this was a 9-inch circle. Yes, it looks like about a 9-inch circle. So we'll do I just marked it so I would know, but it should be right about the 4.5 line. There we go. So remember, when we're dealing with scraps, I don't really have a plan. My plan is basically just to let the scraps work for me. What else do we have? We have some gold, which I would like to get in. It's the back side of the moon that we just cut in half. I'm thinking I want to make some strips off to the side. So this is a 3-inch strip. So again, I'm just going to cut it right in half and make it a 1.5-inch strip. And put one on each side. Our next biggest piece is this orange icon paper. On the back is the purple, but I really want to use the icon paper. I feel like I haven't used that quite enough. So it is a 5-inch strip. So let's see, 2.5 inches. And I'm just going to ignore this. You can't see it. It does have the hole right here. I'm just going to pretend for the moment that that's not there, and I'm just going to cut this right in half. Okay, and we'll put half on one side. Let me go ahead and trim off the hole now, and then this will be a shorter piece on the other side. And if we really want to, we can extend it to make it look like it's running the whole way. Okay, so I'm just at this point I'm just kind of mirroring what I'm doing on one side and doing it on the other side as well. Okay, we have some more gold paper. Let's put that aside for now. Maybe we'll map photos with it. What else do we have? We have some black flowers on white paper. I'm just layering up some strips. And then I have this paper. This is the black wood grain, which I absolutely love. Just not sure how I'm going to incorporate that yet. So let's move on to a couple of the other strips. What I'm kind of thinking is it would just be on one side and not the other, and I'll just have some kind of, let me clean this one up. It's from when I tore the paper on one of those earlier layouts. So I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. It'll be about 1.25 inches wide. And it'll lay something like that. Let's bring in some eggplant. Let's do a 6-inch cut. And maybe mat some of our photos like that. And have it on the other side. So far I'm just have a few pieces over here I'm going to use. Try to incorporate those somehow. Now for this one. I'm thinking what I want to do is to fussy cut out some of these circles and use them for embellishments. I think I'll put those aside for now and we'll pause, and when I pause I will cut some out and see if I like them. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I do want to kind of turn this around a little bit. We'll leave a little black border off to the side. We'll do something like that. Then we can tuck in our circle, and then we're going to repeat over here. Again, we'll leave a little strip of black showing through. Let's see, our orange will come that. Maybe we can even bring it down on both sides so it doesn't look, and we can maybe even trim that one too. Then on this side, we do have the extra purple piece. Let's put it like that. Coming out, which is just gorgeous. And then here we can bring this one and possibly trim that one as well. And then tuck our circle in. There we go. Now let's see, how would we put photos on this? I would probably have to trim these down a bit, but 2 4x6 can go vertical here. So maybe I would make my mats a 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 on one side. I can continue coming across over here like that. We could maybe put, let's see, maybe a 3-inch photo down here. Let's see. Yeah, I think a 3.5 would be too big. Let's try another 3-inch photo over here. Or up here, I guess, if we wanted to kind of mirror the other side. Let's see, maybe off to the side. We can leave this spot for our embellishing. I think I would like to bring in a longer piece for journaling, but my journaling can go right there. And I like this big empty spot up there for my title. So yeah, I'm liking this layout so far. I would really like to get the rest of these border strips used. So what I'm thinking is once these are shortened, maybe I'll run one of them across this way and one of them across that way. Yep, I think that's going to be nice. It'll add in a little bit more color and give me a little bit more decoration as well. So let me get this adhered down. I'll get all the loose paper down. I will make some new photo mats and I'll get those adhered down in place. I'll get my border stickers on. I'll just get the whole base page completed down, and then we'll be back and we'll talk about embellishing. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we are back. I have everything adhered down. I love this layout, the way it's coming out with just the scraps. I can't believe it, almost as if I had pre-planned this and I didn't. So this is awesome. I feel also that when I go to actually use this with some photos, that there is some other room for other photos if I should want to. So right now I only left the room for the 4 vertical photos here, and then some really trimmed down some photos here. So we'll have to see how that works when I get ready to use it. Okay, so we're ready to embellish, and you know I like to start with the title and the journaling. So before we paused the video, we said our title was going to go up here and our journaling was going to go down here. So let me show you what I decided. I decided to go into my stash. I had this pack of alphas that were different Halloween terms, so I thought I would love that. I don't know what exactly this is going to be, but Eek is a very good title for, you know, any Halloween page. Very universal and generic. Okay, and for the journaling, I was explaining I wanted to bring in a long piece of paper, so I cut a 2.5-inch strip off of my black lined paper because I want it to come over here. And I am going to bring in my favorite punch ever, my 3-in-1 beveled tag punch, and I'm going to create a tag with this. There we go. And I'll trim it down. Just want it to be hanging off the side. I'll trim it, let's see, let's go right about here for now. This paper comes in really handy for journaling boxes. Okay, so I'll put it like that. So I will be bringing in some black and white little twine to put as a topper up there. Okay, let's take this little piece. What I like to do is I just loop it, fold it in half, take the little loop, put it through the top of the tag, and then just pull it through the other side. And then pull it a little snugly, and there we go. Okay. Okay, while I was away, I also did fussy cut out some of these mirrors from that mirror paper. That was the black wood grain on the other side. So I cut a few of those out. So we'll see if we could use those at some point. And let's bring in our stickers and see what we have left. I like this broom hair, don't care. Again, I find that it's very generic. I'm going to place it right about here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sticky off the top of the sticker so that my picture can slide right under, and once the picture's in there, I can decide if it needs more glue. So I'm going to bring in my powder tool. You guys have seen me use this before, but the last time I used it, I don't think I had the little topper. The little topper on mine is broken. So I just like to get a little on my finger, and then I could control it a little better, and I'll put it right there behind. That way the stickiness is not on. Probably not a good idea to do it over your layout. And I'll put it right here. I think that's super cute. Oops, so I'm going to take a little bit off the broom edge too, because it looks like that's going to be resting on the photo as well, because I don't want any gaps of purple showing. Okay, so now when I take my photo, here's a sample photo, I can slide it right in underneath there. Okay, so it's only stuck down a little bit. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put our title down flat so we can see what it's going to look like. So I'm trying to decide, I do want it to kind of touch the purple, maybe the edge of the purple, and the orange ruffle of our border strip. I'll make sure I like this before I go on, because I might want to put, ooh, these are not coming off the paper. Okay. You see, I just wanted to touch the orange a little bit. One more. There we go. There we go. it'll look like that. Yep, I like that. I'm going to go ahead and press that down. I was thinking of the little mirrors that I cut, and I kind of maybe want some over here, like that. Let me scoot this back up so you can see what I'm doing. And then maybe over here, do the same thing. They'll overlap the photo a little bit, look like that, just to give it a little bit more. The good thing about using a paper pack is all the papers already coordinate together, so it's very easy to get things to match when you're using the kit. Okay, I feel like I want to get some more things on here. I'd like to get maybe those 2 spiders. I'm thinking I want them hanging off the photo, so I will hang them like that, and I will grab maybe a silver marker here and draw a line up to and under the photo. Very, very faint, just a little bit of something. There we go. That's actually looks really cute and up close. I do want to use more of these. I don't know if you can see these on the screen, but there's some white moons and some white little twinkle stars. I'd like to use those somehow. Maybe I could use one up here next to there, and then put some twinkling stars all around it. You have to look really close on here so you don't lose out on your little stars and moons. There's a couple of them. Okay, I like that. That's cute. I do like the one that says October 31st. Maybe I can bring that one in right over here as a little base too for my cluster. Let's just put it there gently for a moment. I do like this black cat. Where can I use him? Too many moons. Oh, fades in. So maybe if I move this one to the other side, bring my black cat. Let's move those aside. Bring my October 31st to this side. Let's see. Can we put these back in, or is it just too much? Ooh, what if I pop him up on some foam tape and maybe put him overlapping? Oh yeah, that's super cute. I do have some of these little twinkle stars that we've used on a lot of layouts. Give us our little finishing touches. And I like that. That's cute. I'm thinking maybe down here to kind of fill in a little bit more, to do something like this. Let me overlap. Maybe the broom hair, don't care, needs to be up onto some foam tape. Let's see. Let's move this one up just a tad. The bottom of that photo, and then I can put that right there. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And then I'm also going to pull in some more of these last little stickers that have the little twinkly stars. And there's only one left that is yellow. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm liking this guy over here. Maybe, nope. Let's try and bring in this black cat. He's just looking so perfect because he's looking in toward the layout. This one's looking out that way. So let's see what we can do here. I do feel like I need something over those mirrors to make it look a little bit more cohesive. So there we go. I like that. There we go. I think I'm going to say that this one is done. I love it. I can't believe how many scraps I used. So I do still have a couple pieces of scrap left. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe make a card with it, because not only do I have these, but I also have a few random stickers And so I think I'd like to try to put those together and at least make one card. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to do a layout share for you and show you all the layouts that we made with this Happy Haunting collection. And at that point, I will show you the card that I make as well. Okay? So if you are enjoying this series, I would really appreciate it if you can give me a thumbs up. You all know how that spreads my content through YouTube and helps other scrapbookers find us and join us as we play along with our different collections. I've had so much fun using this Happy Haunting collection, and I hope that you guys are playing along. I hope that you've gotten some ideas on how to completely use up an entire collection. With that, I will wrap it up, and I will see you tomorrow with a layout share. And I just like to say thank you for watching, and take care, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.